Hello guys, welcome to Reactophile. I am Harnoor and he is Carl.
Today we are going to be practicing our pronunciation in the American dialect for 20 words that we have collected, which are potentially problematic for non-native speakers of the language. And Harnoor will be the test dummy, and I will be correcting him and adding any insight that I can possibly come up with.
Yes, surely. So let's get started. So the first word we have is asthma.
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 Asthma. Yeah, this is a condition of the lungs and throat. I believe it is unknown what the origin of it is, but people use inhalers for it in order to loosen up the esophagus and allow them to continue. Right? You know what it is. Right?
Yep.
Okay. You know what it is.
Yep.
All right.
The next is schedule.
Right. Schedule. Here in America, we pronounce it schedule. I believe that this is originally a Latin word, so it's very likely that schedule is in fact the correct pronunciation, but you say that in America, you're going to... So, say schedule when you're over here. Okay?
Schedule.
Schedule.
Okay.
Yes.
The next is often.
Yeah, do not pronounce the T. And often, ever. Unfortunately, mostly in the 21st century, this has become something quite common for people to pronounce the T in often, even people that are pretty smart and that I respect. But if I can give you some other words which should convince you that this is not supposed to be pronounced, words like hasten and soften and fasten, for example, are sort of etymologically or more morphologically similar words which do not pronounce the T. So just because you can read doesn't necessarily mean the letter is supposed to be pronounced in English. English is not a very phonetic language.
Yes, right. The next word is asterisk.
Asterisk. Very good. Yes.
Asterisk.
Yeah. I've heard all kinds of crazy pronunciations of this. It is asterisk.
Awesome.
Right.
Next is prescription.
Yeah, this one, there are two prefixes in English, which pre and per, which are sometimes sort of put together into just per, er. It is very common in English, actually, for vowels that are followed by R's to become sort of swallowed by them. So I say prescription, but don't think of it as P-E-R. Just think of it as, like R sort of absorbing the surrounding sounds. Yeah.
So
prescription.
So prescription.
Yeah, either way is fine. I mean, no one's gonna say it's wrong, but most people say prescription.
Okay, awesome. The next we have is poem.
Poem. Yes.
Poem.
Poem. Yeah.
Poem.
Yeah, almost like E long O I short I M poem. I can't explain it. That's just how it's pronounced. Poem.
Poem. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So next we have is epitome.
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 Epitome. Yeah. I don't know the origin of this word. I have to assume it's Greek, just because it's often the case that if you pronounce the E at the end of a word, then it is. Those are really the only words in English.
Yep. So epitome.
Epitome. Yeah.
So next we have is debris.
I like what you did there. Yeah, debris is how we pronounce this in American English. It is frequently pronounced debris in British English. Really just a enunciation thing, But do not pronounce the S. That's the key point.
Sure.
That's definitely the key point. Do not pronounce the S. All right.
The next we have is poignant.
Poignant. Poignant. Yes. I have no idea where this comes from. I have to assume maybe French. But yeah, I really have no comments on this one. Poignant.
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 Yes. So next one we have is lingerie.
Lingerie.
Wow.
Lingerie. Yes. I have to assume it's a French word originally. I think we all know what this is. Sexy clothes. Yeah, okay, everybody knows what this is.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So next we have is CHUTZPAH.
Good try. Good try. This is actually chutzpah, which, as far as I can tell, is a Yiddish word. Hebrew words are often ch will be the ch sound. I can't be sure. Many Yiddish words are either Hebrew or German originally, so I really can't be sure if this is a German word. I doubt it. Although it might be. It might be originally a German word. Just the etymology of it doesn't really follow a. Well, T-Z. Yeah, I can't say either way, but it is certainly a Yiddish word, which is like the Yiddish is a language that comes from Jews that immigrated. Well, I mean, I assume many of them are still in Central Europe, but there are Jews in Central Europe that spoke German primarily, but they have Hebrew words that they use in their language. So it's like a mix between Hebrew and German. And many of those people came to the United States following the Holocaust and during the Holocaust. So there's a large and a lot of them work in the movies and in the media. So many Yiddish words have become American words.
So once again, it is
Chutzpah.
chutzpah.
Yeah, sure. Chutzpah.
Okay. The next one we have is breakfast.
Yeah, break fast is certainly the etymological origin of this word. Breaking the fast with breakfast, with the first meal of the day. It is pronounced breakfast. Yeah,
Breakfast.
short E, breakfast.
The next one we have is discretion.
Discretion.
Wow.
Discretion. Yeah, and I think that is American and British. Just discretion.
Discretion.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one we have is vitamin.
Vitamin. Yeah. In British pronunciation, this one is sometimes pronounced vitamin. I mean, I think it's universally pronounced. Yeah, there are many words like that between. Most of them have Latin roots. I can't explain why that is. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So
next one we have is chassis.
chassis.
Oh.
Chassis. Yeah. I couldn't tell you the origin of these words. I just don't know it. But there are some words. I think we had one earlier. Debris, chassis. Just don't pronounce the S. I would have to do research into that. That is one that I'm not 100% right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it will be chassis.
Chassis.
Sure.
Yes.
So next one we have is iron.
Yeah, iron. A lot of people say, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people say iron, which is, I mean, if you look at the word, yeah, it does make sense. Iron. Iron, and there's another word, irony, right? Which are not related words as far as I know. But I choose, and I think it is conventional to the American dialect to say irony, but to say iron. So some people say irony. It's not wrong, but yeah, I would say iron. Don't pronounce the O in iron ever. That's wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Irony. Yep. Iron.
Iron and irony.
Iron. Sure.
Yeah.
So next one we have is banquet.
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 Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say this is a French word. Not sure, but I could see an ETTE there at some point. But yeah, banquet.
Sure.
Banquet.
So next one we have is prerogative.
Very good.
Awesome.
Very good. Prerogative. Yeah. This is another example of R's sort of absorbing the sounds around them. So it is, I guess you could say technically prerogative. Prerogative. But no one does that. So similarly with February, the R's kind of, if you have multiple R's in a word. There is actually a word for this concept in linguistics. It escapes me now what that concept is. But you have multiple repeating sounds in a word, they often become absorbed or simplified, and this is one example of prerogative. Sure.
So the next one we have is corroborate.
Wow. Yeah, corroborate. Yeah, you don't have to say the O. You can corroborate. I will tell you, in America, I don't know about in England, but here in America, this is often pronounced corroborate, like as if it has a W in it. I did this for the longest time without knowing what the spelling was. Corroborate, COWOBB. So okay, cheers to you. If the first time you learn the word is by reading it, you probably will never have this problem. But yeah, this it is pronounced corroborate.
Awesome.
Yeah, corroborate.
So the last one we have is genre.
Genre, yeah, you did it perfectly. There's nothing to correct there.
Awesome.
This is one that is sometimes, if you really want to get crazy with it, you can say genre, just like the French. I don't know, probably bastardization of the French word. But yes, in English we say genre.
So those were the words that I just learned, and I will be able to pronounce those correctly in future. So I hope that you will also be able to pronounce those words correctly in future as well. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Namaste.
Goodbye. And the funniest word I found in this video is lingerie. I had no idea.
Lingerie.
Lingerie. Oh.
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.